Okay, now you can tell your grandkids what you want to while I go take a bath. See, they're looking at it.
Is it running?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just purchased a new washing machine, and Mother will be able to use it when she comes to visit us next summer on your vacation. I am washing a load 6 pounds. This means the washer is third full of water.
You don't have to get up and talk like that. You just stand
And
there.
we don't know how it's going to turn out, but I hope all the panties are clean, or I'll have to do them over again.
Am I going to take a hot or a cold bath after running?
Bill, you are going to take a hot bath. I used warm water in the washing machine. I'm silly.
Well, Dad, just sit where you are. It'll pick it up.
I know.
That's your mind. You don't have to get up and talk to me.
Grandmother said she bought a washing machine, but she forgot to tell you she bought a dryer too. We got the washing machine in the bathroom,
Excuse me, we're not doing that too.
and the dryer we got set out in the utility building. It's not running yet because we have to run a separate line out to the utility building to hook it up.
All right, bring that suitcase off the table there, would you, please?
We'll get that done in the next couple of days.
Watch it, it's not closed.
Now turn it off.
Oh, keep talking. Tell them what else. Tell them how Daddy got here in the rain and all of that.
Oh, Daddy just came this evening. We're going to go out to dinner, and it has just poured all day long, and he's going to take a bath now, and his clothes are wrinkled, and we're trying to get the wrinkles out of the clothes. However, I'm so glad I scrubbed the bathroom before he got here, because it was mud from one end to the other. We like our new home. We hope to have some grass seed planted shortly, and then it'll look nicer than what it did when you were here, when it was so hot and dry. And we're getting an awning, and everything costs money. Maybe you kids won't have Christmas this year. Maybe we'll drain it dry. Drain what, huh? Go ahead, you talk. I'm being silly. I feel like I have to get closer to that thing. And I know he told us that, and I keep getting closer till my nose almost hits the button. If my nose hits the button, Vernon will have a fit. You go and talk.
Well, Grandmother said that we're going to have to do some work on the yard, and as soon as it gets dry enough now to get the spreader out, well, I'm going to put fertilizer and seed on, and then it'll start looking better.
I'm sending a little gift for each one of you towards your school supplies, and Daddy will give it to you when he gets home. Now see, I got my nose down on the button again. I don't know why I want to do that. I feel like it's like I have to talk into the thing. Turn it off.
Well, you don't have to put your nose down on it because it'll record practically everything you say in this room.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not in the habit of doing it, see?
Well,
Yeah.
when you were back there at the bathroom door, it came over there, right?
Uh-huh. So you've been staying out of trouble since you've been in here, huh? Good.
Hey, that washer really rinsed those things and got them dry almost. They were so hardly damp. I hung them up.
Well,
What?
You have to go to church Sunday and tell everybody about the wonderful demonstration. Because how many Christian Science practitioners whose washers didn't work had their son come in tonight to fix it for them? Right. What did I do with that suitcase?
I know.
Funniest story happened. You'll get a kick out of this one. When I was here, and we went up to the felt place, you know? The felt place?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when I went home, I got on the airplane and flew to Buffalo. And then from Buffalo, we changed the plane, which a lot of people got on. And this little old lady gets on. She must have been 85 if she was a day. And she looked like Aunt Ella used to look, you know, old crackly face and everything. Well, she gets on, she gets nervous. She's about to die. And I said, you know, she said, I don't know what to do. And I said, what do you mean you don't know what to do? She said, my airplane from Florida, she said, was an hour late. And she said, I didn't think I was going to make this connection into Rochester. And she said, my family knew I was coming into Rochester tonight. And she said, I didn't think I was going to make it. And she said, and I did make it. She said, I made it. She said, I just feel like crying. I said, well, if that makes you feel like, go ahead and cry. So she sat there, and I guess she thought I was a friendly looking type, you know. So she started telling me the rest of her over here. And she said, they came off, and they announced that the flight that we were on would be late taking off. Because the connecting flight from Florida had been late coming in. And so consequently, they were waiting for the baggage. So I turned around to this old lady and I said, look, I said, if they wait for the baggage, they know they wait for you. And she said, yeah. So she said that, you know, that she just didn't know what to do. And she had gotten into this airport, and the people of the airlines, she tried to get somebody to help her, and the hostesses just weren't the least bit friendly. Well, I can imagine, as it got later and later, the more she was talking to the hostess, until the hostess was probably ready to go bananas. So she said, finally, she said, this one young man, she said, he worked for the airline. I guess he thought I was fun. He just grabbed me by the arm and he said, lady, come with me. And he just marched me right over here. And he said, I got on here, but she said, I could just thank that man. So she said, I'm going to write him a letter, you know, write the company letter. I said, well, we all say that when we're happy, but I said, you never do. Well, no, I'm going to write the letter. She said, what would I have done? She said, how would I, you know, if I had gotten off that airplane in Rochester, my sons and daughters-in-law and everything, they'd just been panicked. They wouldn't know where I was. And I said, well, you know, as not traveling enough, I said, if you ever get in a situation like that, I said, you just go to the airline on the connecting flight that you were supposed to get on, and you tell them that you were supposed to be on that flight, and that you were old, and that you had somebody waiting for you, and you knew they were going to be upset, and, you know, and they said you would call ahead. She said, would they do that for me? I said, oh, sure. I said, yeah, do that. I said, they normally do that. So she sat there, and she thought that all over. She said, well, she said, God is good. I looked around at her, and I said, what? She said, oh, God is good. And I said, you one of them Christian scientists, you know. She said, yeah, how'd you know that? I said, they're the only ones that say God is good. Like that. So she started talking to me. She said, well, she said, you know, she said, I just knew that, she said, when I left this morning, I have to have a little description. Give me a look. You got an extra card here. Just a blank card. I got to show you this. I'll put this card back in. So she whips this card out of her purse. She says, well, you see, she said, I got these readings this morning, you know. And she had a whole bunch of little ones that she had gotten from a practitioner someplace, you know. Or no, she looked it up in her concordance. And there was the one about the angel would appear unto you or something like that. because she was reading that. She was reading them all to me. I didn't want to hear them, but she was going to do it anyway. So she's reading. She gets down about the third one about the angels, and so I'm just having a wonderful time with this guy too. It was just like having Aunt Ella around me. I said, well, I said that was certainly true, didn't it? She said, what do you mean? I said, well, you were telling me how wonderful this guy was. He was just like an angel to you and brought you over here. She said, that's right. When she said, because when she's our traveling, you know, she can use that again when she travels. and so we went on, you know, and I finally I told her, I said, well, I said, my mother's a practitioner and my dad's a reader, you know. And she said, oh, you're Stidman. I said, no, I said, I'm a Methodist. She said, well, she said, no, we've lost so many of them, you know, and then she started on that. And she said, well, how come you went away from the Christian Science religion? And I said, well, I said, I kind of lost interest in it during college, and I said, I got married, and I married a Methodist. She said, you don't have to say another word. She said, my son married a Catholic, and the other one married a Presbyterian. She said, one of them is raising Catholics, and the other's are raising Presbyterians.
Oh, she must have been cute.
Oh, she was. And, you know, it kind of made the whole flight because, you know, as she got off the airplane, you know, she wanted my name, you know, in case she had another emergency in flight, she could call me. In case she couldn't get a hold of the Lord, she'd call that Dean McCandlish guy. And she couldn't believe that everybody was so nice to her and everything, you know. And I could just imagine because, you know, she was just so old, really. Her mind was just a little fuzzy around the outside. And she just, I'm sure that she thought that if she didn't get off that airplane in Rochester at 10:30, that they would assume that she had jumped out of the rear window at about 20,000 feet, you know, that was the end of Grandma. So she gave me the life story of the kids and where they live. She's been married about 3 times. She's planted 3 husbands, I guess. And she was talking about that she wanted to get remarried again, and she had this, she thought that she finally was too late now, you know. She didn't tell me how old she was, but I know she was at least 85 or so. You know, we just went like, you know, funny. Now put that card back on top.
Are you ready for your tea?
Yeah. Have you got tea or no?
Yeah, tea, you said.
Yeah, well, I didn't know whether you had any tea.
Oh, sure.
Are you using good water or the other water?
No, it's good one.
It's good water, okay. Now, I'm going to have an alarm clock.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I got to get the tree.
Sure.
That means I'll be very tired tomorrow. Shirt, t-shirt, stuff in there. Packing problem here. My dear wife packed everything nice and neat, and it's
And was just acting cute when she said
Oh,
about
no.
She meant it. Oh.
She had bought your story hook, line, and sinker while she was so sorry for poor grandmother, you know. While they
That grand almost had a fit.
Oh, they died. They died, you know. Oh, and, oh, there won't be anything in there. Grab, you know, Christ the Hicks is up. She really was having a hard time, you know. Oh, yeah. Grandmother's been having a hard time. They can't, you know, they can't waste a penny. And it's funny that you should put that on that tape before I told you that story.
Yeah.
Because that's just reinforcing.
Yeah, I think. First I just, in a way, I kind of kid around, you know, a little bit. You know?
Well, when they're talking about money, they're not kidding.
Yeah. But poor Vernon wrote short school supplies. And Darby just gave him the money they spend out as they wish, you know.
Well, Well, and the thing of it was, he needed more school supplies than some of the others. Did he tell you that?
No.
Well, and his mother started explaining to him some of the things he'd need that Meg had already gotten and Ann didn't need, you know. And Vernon Lowe was saying, well, Meg only had to spend $1.20 for the rest of it is for her. You know, and I got $3.85. That ain't right. It wasn't based on need, it's based on raw dollars, you know. He couldn't imagine saying, well, gee, we ought to thank grandmother because, you know, she helped us along with school so we could be educated and get a good education. Well, I didn't get as much as Meg.
But he was so cute. Well, maybe that he's got figured up how much he'll have in 5 years. But what he gets from us, what he gets from Graham and Paul, he's got it all.
Yeah, but he spends it before he gets anything. And he's got a 5-year plan. If he could quit spending and put that plan into effect, then within about 5 years, he'd be all right. But his money just burns a hole in his pocket, you know. To him, the only need for money is for getting something else.
But
That's good in a way,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but you know, when not like I said, for the school supplies thing, that's what he figured it out. It's Aunt Dorothy gave him this. He explained it to me. That then he could spend it as he wanted it, and he could spend it.
Yeah, well, see, he didn't figure that Aunt Dorothy only put him up for one day, and you all put him up for a week and going to King's house. He didn't figure that. And something came up, and I told, well, I know what it was. Margaret wanted to pay me for fixing that back porch. Well, at my rate, I probably put $3-4 hours of labor in. Plus, I was taking my time. If it had been done by Carter, what I did, he probably would have charged about $50. So she just asked she was going to pay me for doing it. So fine, I said, Margaret, that's fine. You pay me what that job is worth. But you deduct from that all the food that we ate this last week. Well, you know, they probably spent a couple $100 for food for a bunch of us.
We were there coffee.
Yeah. And we ate at the house quite a bit. And they didn't have their garden picked from like we did.
Yeah, well.
And so then that was the end of that, you know, just didn't amount to too much after that.
But Vernon was sure sweet, and I could just feel his little insides. Oh, I wish he hadn't said screw. I could just feel it. And then he piped up, she said, well, put it towards your shoes, you know. And, oh, good that, yeah. I said, when Granddaddy went to the bank to get $5, I said, he just asked me for $5. I made it real plain. I said, he just asked me to each one of you have $5. And I know these are rumbles, but I said, it's for school supplies.
Well, school supply dealers will take Rumple's money.
Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. He is so sweet.
Randy was telling us about that safety department. How's that? I didn't hear
Well,
that.
she asked this fellow come down and take the safety deposit box out for him, and right.
I'd probably get a hernia to that stuff. Now Manning's talking about getting a bigger box because we can't get the last round of change in there, see?
Well, I think I told her, but those silver dollars, those $72, $73, and $74, there's no particular reason to say that.
Well, we just hang on to that.
That's a lot of weight. But the quarters and half dollars and the dimes and those sweet pennies, they that.
Well, you know, I got almost a 1 pound coffee can full of nothing but sweet pennies.
Oh, I read.
I have hardly spent spent a penny since I've been actual pennies. I bring them home, and I got my shaving stuff in there, and I got a little sack that I'm carrying in. And I just throw all my pennies in there when I get home, and I drop them in a little thing at home. And to my knowledge, nobody raids that, but they might, because Manning will collect her pennies and spend them. Yeah, if somebody, she finds something for 6 cents, and she's got 6 pennies, she does it. Because if she doesn't, then I'll grab them, and eventually they'll be in my little Disney thing. But I got a base on my dresser that you can't pick up hardly with one hand, because it's tapered up like this. So you grab hold of the top of it, and boom, and it just goes, boom, because it's full of pennies.
Vernon, you have a whole basket of Vernon's rocks out there in the garbage can. You couldn't take them all. So we'll have to bring them.
Did he forget them? Or?
I guess he forgot them, but we'll take them for him.
Let's see, where did he get those?
You all went out somewhere and picked them and brought them back. Down to
Well, he's got his brush all of his plate now. And
Rock, down at Larry's. Didn't they get them down at Larry's? Down there? Where did you go that you got those rocks?
well, we went down to that cut, and then we went on down further around the corner there and got some.
Well, he's got some big ones. They're like this big. I don't know.
They were the very first ones he picked.
Yeah,
He
the
brought
first
home.
ones he got. I don't remember where he got them.
I thought he got them over at Larry's.
I don't think so. We didn't carry anything. Well, what time is it now?
It is 5 minutes to 10.
10.
You want to go to bed right
No,
now?
not yet. I'm getting kind of tired. It's really 11 o'clock.
He's got to have an alarm clock. And get it set for 3:30. Are you going to be able to sleep on that couch?
Sure.
You can sleep at this end if you'd
That's
rather.
not going to work. You got to have one like, I won't hear that. No. I got to have one that's going to sit there and grind and grind and grind. What about that one in your room?
All right, go get that one. I don't know whether that's louder than this one or not. You can have this
Is
one.
there one in there?
You might try it. I better set mine too so I can get you up.
No, that's all right.
Here.
Oh, there. Oh, here, let me plug it in over here close where I can get in.
What are you going to do? Use that one?
Well, it's going to listen to the alarm. You got to have a loud alarm.
Oh, that's probably loud. Well, I was just looking for a place to plug it in.
Over there, behind the chair. You're going to have the night light on so you don't stomp the floor.
Oh, here, this is going to work great. Just get a nice long cord. And I'll just stick it in there. Is it working? Alarm from unbelievable 9 o'clock to an incredible 3:30. I'm gonna hate myself in a minute. I need a drink of water too. I'm very thirsty. That meat and salt and everything. I'll hear that.
That's both of them. That's both of them.
I'm waiting
That
for everybody up.
one's at 5:30. Now set it to 3:30. The alarm's at 3:30. gave you two of them, so they'll probably buzz at the same time.
All right.
And that's just,
If I get one, I'll get them both.
yeah. Oh, I could just see Margaret when Ann tells her how come on the thing. Oh, it's surprising how the little things sit and listen, you know. I was talking to Manny, you know, and she telling me how this and that.
Kill that.
Now there's a sheet there, and there's a, like, now how much air do you want?
How much air? Don't keep my lungs circulating.
Well, I got two windows open here, but it might get cold. Okay.
I fell asleep the other night with air conditioner on early. It was one of these nights like this where it was cold. I woke up in the morning, I was buried some feet in that bed. I almost had to stand up to get out of it.
Well, Bill, thanks a lot for everything. It's nice to see you again. Really a treat. You know, this is the first since you've been married that you've been able to see us off of such a vacation.
Well, that is, that's correct. That's after you moved out of town.
Mrs. Margaret sent us a nice note and thanked us for the table. She said that was a real treat because they don't get those kind down there.
That is the rest of it.
That's what she said. She said all we can get are the red tables. And for that reason, that they're real good. Sure.
Well, so you feel like your trip was worthwhile, huh? Kind of put you in the spot to teach the class next week.
Yeah, well, that won't be too bad. It's not all that bad. I can show you the paper we made yesterday. Now this doesn't have anything other than just the raw paper off the paper machine. It wasn't calendared or dried or done anything done to it. That's it. This is the stuff we're making today. This wasn't as good a sample as that. They took a better sample on that. They rolled it up on a roll so we could get it. This one I just snapped it off the press section and grabbed it.
And is this comparable to the paper that you made?
Yeah, except
Yours is white.
well, this is one. This is a Newsline. See, it's got a more corrugated side with a Newsline on the other side. Now this was just like our regular Newsline, except it wasn't as heavy. Ours is 49 pounds.